Hello, beautifuls. I wanted to talk today a little bit about self-forgiveness. Self-forgiveness is an integral part of nurturing self-love, and it's something we quite often overlook. And I don't know about you, but for me and my experience, I often experience judgment of self. And in that place, there is a need or a reminder that self-forgiveness is essential and important. Judgment can be a double-edged sword. It can cripple us, it can immobilize us, and make us feel deflated. However, judgment can also be an impetus for change. So at that place where we do judge ourselves, it's actually an asking for attention. It's calling an awareness to something that needs to change, whether that be a behavior, a thought, or a feeling. And if we linger in the place of judging what we no longer want to experience, that's not helpful. However, if we use that momentary place of judgment as an indicator of change, that can be helpful. And in that place where we see that a change needs to occur is where self-forgiveness can come into play. Because then we no longer are judging the misstep or mistake, but we recognize it for what it is. It is a catalyst for change and for growth. And as we step into that new space of changing the behavior, thought, experience, whatever that may be, we understand that we needed a comparison of how things were to how we want things to be in order to stimulate our growth. And it's really in that conditioning where we understand that awareness needed to take place, where it's no longer a judgment and it becomes a forgiveness of self. And as we step further into that place, we can have an appreciation for the mistakes and the missteps as being necessary. And understanding that every step we take, be that a misstep or a step in the right direction, is what is needed for our growth. And when we can understand that, we can forgive and appreciate both aspects of ourselves. The aspect that was unaware and the aspect that became aware of the need to change and that space of growth. And it is in that space where we are forgiving of ourselves that we can fully start to love and appreciate ourselves. And that is so important to foster the place of community, because we cannot show up forgiving and loving of others if we cannot do it for ourselves first. As always, I thank you so much for tuning in today and for listening to this perspective. You may appreciate it, you may not agree with it, but thank you for listening to it and just expanding your awarenesses. Until we speak again, as always, please stay hydrated, nourished, and well rested.